There we go. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this. First time I see. First time for this. First time that I was like, oh crap! I forgot that I'd had that on.
You're all right, mate. You're all right. Have you sorted it? Have you stopped that stream, and now you've started another stream?
I'm starting another stream back up now. Sorry about this, guys. Hello. I just had a thing that I needed to turn off there. Sorry about that. I realised that literally afterwards.
That's okay, mate. Live. We have just waiting to find it myself, and then we can get this this on the go.
Sorry about this, guys. I do apologise. That was something that I did not expect. That I was not expecting. I was like, oh, that's what I forgot to turn off.
Have you got to rejoin the lobby?
Yeah, I've rejoined the lobby. There we go. I am back here. Sorry about this.
Okay.
It was the broadcast. It was the things to speech. Yeah, I forgot to turn that off. I was like, crap. How do I turn that off?
That's all right. That's all right, mate. That's all right. Let's continue with the show. Now we all have these technical issues, so just going to check the lobby again. You're still as broadcaster. Still the director. We've still got the 3 guys in. Right, so if everyone else is ready now, we are ready to go. So, yeah, Wildcrest, Rallycross. As I say, great track. Going to throw up some great racing. There's been some great racing there in the past. Turn 1, extremely tight. You could launch off that line. You go into that first corner, and then you've got that... extreme kind of series of bends after that, which have got a nice flow to them, but big curbs as well.
They have got a nice flow, and I do like that. I do like the track. Don't get me wrong, I like the track, but for a guy who's not used to doing it on wheel, it's a bit of a handful. Let's put it that way. The first sector going into it, you can throw the car in. It's pretty good. The worst part about it is coming out of the coming out of the first corner. You've then got the corners that go left, right, left, right, left, right, and for me on a pad or on a wheel, it's a issue.
Yeah, definitely, it can be. It's a track that you've got to drive with extreme caution, but these guys are just race ready now, so we've got to watch them going into turn 1. Obviously, Joffson, Philly, and Honor for Life, but excellent launch there by Philly. He's gone straight into the lead.
That's definitely good. That's definitely a good run.
Oh, Joff makes an excellent comeback move. Philly just ran it wide there, so that's.
Oh, Philly's being punted. Philly's been hit up the up
slight little bit of contact there, but he holds his position. On the centre for Life, just dropping back to the back of the field, but the car's still looking intact.
Centre's looking okay. Jeff's pulling away rapidly now.
Pulling away. We know that Joff and Philly, they've all been practising hard for this round as well, as they always do. Nice full send into turn 1.
Philly was having a bit of practice earlier on today, and he said that he was struggling a little bit. Hopefully he'll improve later on. He's going through the second sector now, and he's looking as though he's keeping the gap, but he is doing a few. There are a few little cuts of the chicanes I'm noticing.
Yeah, just getting the feeling for it, and the Focus is a big car to send around this track as well. There's a lot of sideways momentum in that car, but
yeah, that's something as well I've noticed.
Joff looking to keep it clean and tidy for this first round, and he's already on to lap 3. Nice drift control through them, clipping the apexes. He's looking
definitely looking good today.
Yeah, and we know he comes off a strong result at his last round. He made the final. I know he beat me. It's not sort of subject, but I will mention it. The other two had jokers, and Joff's just completed his as well now, so. Just going to check back on Philly as Joff goes on to the last lap.
Oh, he's taking a few of them things on with him.
Yeah, that jump as well can be extremely tricky. If you come off there slightly skew, it can really send you haywire. But
I've had that a few times going through that sector. It's not great.
I think Jeff's just got to. All he's got to do is bring this home.
He's got a potential lapped Honda Senna to overtake next, if he can get past him.
And we know Honda Senna doing a great job. Is just recently new to racing, and I think he's just acquired a wheel. So full credit to him. Always turns up. But Philly just missed that. That would have been coming over the jump, and he's just clipped. But he has finished the race, so that's.
He sent it to the shadow realm.
Yeah, and then Honda Senna for life doing some nice 360 Gymkhana movements there, regain control beautifully. That's another danger point of this track, is that wall outside. Once you clip it, just sucks into it. But
he's had a spin. Yeah, that's not great.
Bit of a nightmare. I don't think he's going to get over the line to this race.
He tried to reverse it. He tried to reverse it, and it didn't work.
But you can see there, Joff Jefferson setting the first overall race time of the evening.
The first
2:28
are happening, and
35 best lap time, which is good lap time as well.
That looks like a pretty good lap. That 35. From what I heard, it was looking like it was going to be 34s, 33s potentially.
I'm not getting anywhere around that myself, so that kind of scares me. So,
that's going to be a bit of an issue, but hopefully it goes well for you tonight. I know that you're driving as well, which is going to be also a small little issue in itself.
It is what it is. I haven't done much practice and stuff, but just jumping out can take your focus away from, as if I was racing just in a relaxed state, just behind the scenes. But sometimes you've got to step up, obviously, with the load shedding issues and stuff. So, going on to race 2, qualifying 1, we should have Josh, Tom, Kenny, and Dusty. So this is bringing out some of the big guns already.
Josh unfortunately can't make it tonight, which is a big shame. He messaged me earlier on today saying that he couldn't make it, which was a big shame, because I would have loved to have seen him flying around this track tonight.
Yeah, it's been going well recently in the previous round, so unfortunate for him. He's not been able to attend. I'll just give him a couple of minutes. I did send invites just in case there is a change of mind and stuff, but we can see Tom Gutterpunk, Dusty's in there, and Kenny Shep's in there. But Kenny Shep taking the last 3 finals on the trot, so he's looking strong in that Merc as well. We know it's tricky to drive. Dusty Bin, I know as a teammate, he's not feeling totally comfortable in the Volkswagen as yet, but I'm sure he'll only just get quicker as the season progresses. And I think we'll just get this show on the road.
I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what good old Gutterpunk can do tonight. He has been having a few, he's been having a few crashes of late that I've noticed in some of the events.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some really strong races against him. He's definitely putting up the fight, and he's got the pace. Any of these new guys that have joined recently have got some serious pace, and they could take a win in the finals, and it's just progression through the qualifying, through the semis, and getting into it.
I mean, with regards to the event at what do you call it?
Barcelona.
He certainly found a new way for the track to go. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we did have a slight thing, but you get really disorientated in cockpit view. You get 360 spin. It's hard to pick up with the track.
I did that a few times on that race as well, and it's really good. It's really good to get a good 360.
So Kenny Shep on pole, but I'd say Tom looking in that stronger position, the inside line for that turn 1. So if he gets a good launch, he can hold it in. Dusty obviously starting on that back row at the moment. Let's see how they fare off the line. Pretty even break right across the board. Tom's going to hold that inside line, 3 abreast, nearly going into that turn 1.
Kenny's been pushed slightly wide.
This is where it gets tight going through this section.
Tom
Quick
goes
left.
into the lead.
He's going to be happy with that, but he's going to be feeling the pressure as well from Kenny Shep right behind him, and then Dusty as well. You couldn't have two stronger guys. Just runs it out wide, but holding that line. Kenny diving for the Joker.
Kenny goes immediately for the Joker. This looks as though he's going playing the long game.
Nice clean Joker as well through there. It's just got to merge it now. Dusty's going to be approaching.
It looks like Dusty and Gutpunk may have had a coming together.
I don't know. The Joker doesn't take that long on this track. It is close, but Tom's still out in front, so he's going to be.
It looks as though as I say, Dusty and Gutpunk had a bit of a coming together. As it shouldn't have took them all that long to get through that section.
I don't know. You have to really slow it down for that right-hander, but Kenny applying the pressure now onto the back of Tom. Dusty just dropping off the back of them.
I think Dusty may have got a bit of damage from coming together with Gutpunk potentially.
Just have a look. No front bumper.
No front bumper, so yeah.
This is where the race is happening at the moment. Tom absorbing the pressure applied by Kenny, but he's going to have to dive for his Joker, and this can be tricky because Kenny's right behind him. He's going to have to try. He's going to save it for the last lap. So
he's going to give it everything to try and get as much of a gap.
Yeah, and as we say, going into this Joker on this next lap, Kenny's got to be aware. If he doesn't manage to get past before him, he's got to be aware that Tom's going to break it right down to turn that right-hand sharp turn. But it looks like Kenny's having a look. Tom still keeping it at the moment, taking them inside bollards. He's keeping it tight, so this is where it's going to matter.
At the moment.
Tom's going to break it down and send it. Kenny's not hard on the brakes. They've clipped.
There's been contact.
Bit of contact. It's unfortunate there for Tom. He's not able to.
I think that may be an incident with. I think that may be something that needs to be looked at.
Well, it's up to the guys racing to decide whether they feel anything was unfair. It's not for us, Callum. We are totally biased.
I know. That looked like a bit of a collision there. I've saved that just as a thing, just in case.
Yeah, but you can see there, Kenny Shep, even with that slight bit of contacts and stuff, slightly slower time than Jofferson 2:32. I know it was 2:28 before, but lap time's pretty much on par with the previous race.
Yeah, it's looking good tonight. Looking good for some good actual proper racing tonight.
Yeah, it's as I say, it's a great track, and I'm sure the South Africans that can't participate in it, I think they're absolutely gutted, really, because home race, home round, it's one that you're always looking to try and win.
We've got Kyle, who unfortunately can't do the commentary. We've got Roy, who can't do the commentary as well. We've got a few others that aren't available. We've got Tiger Rock. We've got, I can't remember the other one as well, that's unavailable. There's loads that are unavailable today.
Yeah, it's missing a few, but hopefully everyone will make it back for the next round. Right, so I've just got to concentrate now because I have to.
You have to go and
make myself a race.
You have to give the show to Kenny for the time being, as you leave to go and take your position in the racing sphere. And I will catch you in a little bit once you finish your racing.
Yeah, I'll just wait for Kenny to join the party chat, and here he comes now. So I will. I'll leave you with Kenny, and he'll be able to sort out the next race. Obviously, I'll go mute, but I'll start the race. Just checking everyone's in it before I leave. Myself, Tom just needs to leave, and he does, as I say that. So perfectly, yeah.
Perfectly
We
timed.
just need berries, I believe. Just need berries to join, and he does. So I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll join you shortly.
Good luck, mate.
Hello, Kenny. How are you doing?
Alright, mate. I'm not bad,
How was the last race?
no, it's alright, apart from the last lap, eh?
Yeah, I saw that. That was something, eh?
Disaster.
That was a bit. That was a bit of a crazy last lap. I was expecting it to be a nice chill last lap from you. Not really pushing too much.
I knew he had to take the Joker, so I went wide, and then I just ended up fucking punting him anyway. So yeah, bit of a disaster really, but just that goes, isn't it?
Hey up. So first sector's reasonable, but can be a bit of an issue from my perspective, because I've done this track a few times, and honestly, I've not been that comfortable with driving it. Second sector's bit of a winding thing. You've got to get it. It's more of a slalom.
It's one of the more technical tracks. Yeah,
it's more technical.
You're never really straight. You're always sideways somewhere.
I mean, we're looking good for a thing. Oh, hang on. Sorry, my PlayStation just decided it was going to be a bit warm there. I'm pulling it out a little bit just to give it a bit of fresh air.
So got Berries and Palm on the front row. Ratek and Wee Deadly on the second row.
And we go. It looks as though Benny's has got. Oh, Palm's in the lead.
Ratek's gone in the barriers.
Mark's just been sent to the Shadow Realm as Benny's and Palm go flying off into the distance. Wee Deadly's coming in third. He's took his Joker. Ratek's still going. I think he may potentially go for the Joker at this point. Potentially.
As well. I might be pulling away a little bit here, but it looks alright.
Oh, he's took that way too tight.
Yeah, Berry's come back up now, hasn't
he? Who's going to go first? Oh, there was nearly contact there between Benny's and Palm.
That was a good Joker.
That was a really good Joker from Berries. Berries Palm. Now Berries is under pressure to get this right.
I just want to make sure I don't do what I did. Punting Berries when he goes for his Joker.
Yep, that's going to be something. Berries is starting to pull away.
Berries is pulling away a little bit now, so.
I think he's trying to get a bit of a gap so that he can take his Joker.
Oh, Berries!
Oh, Berries has had a spin! He's had a crash.
Sam, as well, he's done the same thing on the opposite side.
Oh, that's horrible to see.
Oh, he's having a good race there as well.
Berries was having a really good race, and Wee Deadly as well.
Yeah.
Both of them. It's a shame, that is.
Top Berries is still going to get second place, though, so.
He might lose out to Ratek here.
think he's got enough of a gap, to be honest.
Yeah, he's got enough of a gap. So it's a South Africa 1-2. Yeah, it's a South Africa 1-2 in this event. As I see the guy with the camera yet again.
I wonder what happened to Ratek at the
DNF'd.
start.
We deadly DNF'd. He must have had a.
I think he'd have got
damage.
a lot of damage from what happened. Like. So he's probably really struggling there. He was on for second there as well.
He was on for some good points there.
Mm-hmm.
Hello again.
Hello, welcome back. For me, I just welcome myself back. But oh dear, that was interesting.
Start. Didn't see what happened. Just obviously seeing that you'd.
Yeah, I ran it wide and just ran myself into the outside boxes. Did a 360. Too much too soon, I think. No practice, so doesn't help.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, so just drop that over. Race. Cheers, man. Thanks very much, Kenny.
Catch you later on.
Getting on for qualifying 2 now. Race 1 already. So we should have Paul on the cylinder for life. Sam, which is Wee Deadly, I think. Yep. And Josh and Des, which Philly Rocks in it. Yeah, he's just got to swap his car. I know he's in the Focus. Is he a teammate of yours, Callum? I know when you raced, you were in the Focus.
Well,
no?
He was when I did my first race. He was my teammate, and we shared a setup together, and we did the first event together, and I really enjoyed it. However, after that point, I got separated from him, and basically he became an enemy of mine in terms of racing.
So you didn't have a falling out or anything?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't have a falling out. But basically, basically, I got took out of the team and put into another team.
Yeah, I see he's just left. I think it hadn't connected properly for him because his license wasn't displayed. So I think he was clashing. So he should.
I
just join again.
To grab something to put on my PlayStation because in the last race it nearly decided it was going to blow up.
I know your PlayStation runs a little bit hot, doesn't it? So
yeah, it decides it's going. There are a few times when my PlayStation decides, oh, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to overheat a little bit. I'm going to be like an old. Going to be like an old kettle and overheat.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for. There we go. Philly's just changed into the correct car and livery. I didn't want to start the race and give him any penalties that could be applied choosing the wrong car and livery. We know the rules are rules, and they must be abided.
if you don't, you will be shot.
Yeah, but so we got Philly. Sam Wee Deadly and on the centre for life, and I believe Josh is the one that is unable to attend tonight. So yeah,
unfortunately.
Qualifying 2, race 1. Let's get it underway.
I'm looking forward to this race today. Philly could in theory pull away a bit, but then again there could be a few spanners in the works.
Yeah, he looks strong in that. He has good launches as well off the line. Always one of the first ones to enter that first corner. So as long as he can keep it clean and tidy, should be a race that he takes for the win. But it's Rallycross, so anything can happen.
I've just seen Palm putting in the chat just pure lucky there with Jeff getting his first qualifying win. And I'm like, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, you were very lucky there, Jeff. Kenny had incidents, and Rattick had incidents as well. So, well, Rattick and a few others had incidents. So, yeah, you were very lucky with that.
I'm sure he's been putting in the practice, and that's where it definitely helps. I've no practice myself. It doesn't sound like Kenny's made much as well. So, no, practice makes perfect. And if he takes the win overall tonight, I'm sure he'll be happy with that. But taking the first round of qualifying...
He's just put in the chat, I know I was lucky, but I don't care. Well...
that's it. Take it when you can.
You know what? Yeah, take it when you can. I've had that a few times. I've had a bit of luck. I managed to get myself into the... I had a bit of luck in the second round at Lydon. I had a bit of luck there. That was that was lucky for me to get into that section when Jeff screwed up there.
Right, let's see how these guys get on. Philly's starting on that back row, but I'm sure he's going to be level with them with the way that he launches off that line. Let's see, you can see he's...
Oh, we at least get... Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Keeps it nice and tight.
We deadly keeps it nice and tight. Honda Senna goes way too deep into the first corner. And now Philly's pulling away a fair rate of knots.
He's made that launch work for him, kept it tight that first corner, and now all he's got to do is keep his nose clean and choose the right time. Oh, as I say that, runs it wide. Commentator's curse, but gets away with it.
Yeah, commentator's curse strikes again as Philly hits the wall. Oh, he's got a bit of front wing. Ooh. Oh, Senna's had a bit of an incident. I think there's been an incident with Deadly as well.
Yeah, I think on that Joker exit, I think they both jokered at the same time. So whether there was a slight little bit of contact, but on a Senna for life, I think he's...
Oh, yeah, he's definitely... That's definitely not good drive. That's not the best of driving from Senna, let's put it that way.
Well, he's still learning, so it's, as I say, commentaries, we're not here to judge, we're just here to... say what we see, but Philly out in front, he's going to be happy with this, no pressure.
Philly can just,
as jokered.
Philly can just take like this as a little bit of a. He can just walk away and just take a seat for a few.
Yeah, you still got to keep full concentration. These cars are a handful, even when no one else is around you. So he's just got to keep it clean. He's on lap 3, so he's still got another lap to go.
He could even go on to. He could even go and do a second Joker lap.
Yeah, but there is penalties for that as well. So.
Oh, there's penalties for doing another Joker.
Yeah, there is. There's penalties all around, mate. It's some tracks a Joker lap is quicker than doing the full lap. So every lap, if you take a second Joker, it is a penalty. But Wee Deadly's just clip them boxes. That's lucky to get away with that.
Was the 22 of them boxes? And did he ask for a deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal. But Philly's looking good here. He's going to be happy with this one.
He's looking good with this. He's had a good race all round. That was a really good and convincing win for him.
Bumper well just slightly skew whiff. But
well done to Philly. You've convincingly won there, man.
Sam Wee Deadly's just coming through this last section. No front bumper on them Honda. But he's over the line in second. On a Senna for life. We know that this car is a handful, so to choose this car in your first round of rally fighters is you've definitely got your work cut out. So my full credit to him. He sticks around and he completes a race every time that he is possible.
And there's that guy again with the camera. Why does he keep standing there like that?
Well, it's such a scenic shot that they feel like that is the best view of the track. So, as we know in this game, camera guy, we call him drunk camera guy sometimes.
Wee Deadly gets the faster lap. Wee Deadly gets a faster lap time. He gets 36.5 compared to Philly. But I did see that there was a few little that he did cut a few corners in one of them laps.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable on this track. You hit one of them curves and you've got no control because your front end's right up in the air, so you can't do any steering when you've got no wheels on the ground. But going on to qualifying 2, race 2, we should have Martin Jeff Jefferson, which comes in strong as winning qualifying 1, I believe. I haven't seen the results myself, but then we got Yelmer, which unfortunately can't make it tonight, but I thought I read that there might be a slight possibility he can join later on, and if he does, I think you only have to do 1 round of qualifying. If there's a space available in the semi-final, he will progress, and then you have Kenny Shep and also Palm as well.
Yep.
So we got them.
Palm's looking good tonight. He had a good first race.
Yeah, I think. Well, I didn't actually see him after my spinning on the first corner. So
yeah, that was a pretty good first race from him. He dominated most of it. There was a little bit of contact between him and Berries, but nothing too major.
Yeah. Right, as Yelmer hasn't been confirmed for the night, I think we shall start the race. Unfortunately for him, he misses qualifying 2. But yeah, it should be a strong race, as you say. If Palm's been going well, Kenny's obviously going to be want to get out there and get a better feel for it. And also Jeff Jefferson as well, which we know has been strong, but he's going to have a little bit more competition going into this round.
Jeff's looking Jeff's looking pretty good. He has had a few little minor issues with regards to the first race, but other than that, he's been pretty good. I think this is the quick people round.
Yeah, it's definitely looking strong, but 2 teammates there. Both teammates, the 2 Mercedes, so Jeff's going to feel the pressure off them 2 hounding him. So it's going to be interesting to see.
It's officially the Max Verstappen versus the Lewis Hamilton of the league.
That's one way of putting it.
And then we got Jody Scheckter involved.
But then these guys race Rallycross, so they've got bigger set of kahunas. But yeah, it's, Palm got his nose out in front, hounded by Jeff at the moment. Kenny just ran wide on that turn 1, but we know he's got closing down pace over the race distance.
Looking good for Jeff at the moment, and also looking good for Palm as well. Ooh, there was
so
nearly a little bit of contact between Jeff and Kenny there.
I think Jeff has gone for the Joker, hasn't he? And just comes out behind Kenny. He must have had a good run through the Joker. But that's going to release Kenny a little bit, give him a little bit of clear track to catch up to the back of Palm.
It doesn't look like he's catching up all that much.
It doesn't.
Looks like
doesn't seem to be gaining. Oh, Palm, massive
moment there.
Oh, dies for his Joker this time.
I think
not a bad.
I think that was a spare the moment thing for Palm.
I think the angle that he came off that corner, I think it was. Oh, he comes right out in front of Jeff there. It's a good tactical block to shut him down. So he's looking strong at the moment. That's put Kenny out in front. So Kenny's still having to do his Joker as well at the same time. Lap 3 at the moment. Palm just running out close to them boxes.
This is definitely where I would be parking my car and not allowing Jeff to make any moves.
It is a difficult track to overtake as well because you're straight into corner to corner to corner. So unless you've got your nose completely up the inside going into a corner, it's you've got to back out a little bit. Palm just gets a little unsettled over that jump.
The only major corner you can overtake in is turn 1, where they're going through now.
Kenny's pulled a bit of a gap on him though with a clear track, so he's
got a little bit of a gap. Can he get out in front before the final lap?
He's going to have no pressure. We're going to have to watch Kenny go into the Joker.
Very slow in there.
You have to slow it right down. He's going to merge
done
now.
it.
Where are these
He's done it.
guys?
Kenny's won. Kenny's done
He's
it. Well
he's
done,
had a good
Kenny.
run.
Oh
no!
Palm! Oh no!
Unfortunate for Palm there. He's not going to be able to complete the race.
Unfortunate.
That was an epic race by them guys. Kenny just playing the tactics right. You see his lap time 35.1, probably quickest one so far throughout the night.
That is really unfortunate. That was. Kenny had Palm had it all in the palm of his hand, so to speak, and he lost it there. That was so unfortunate for Palm.
It was a good close race. As you see, Palm's just put into the YouTube chat that he's a little bit miffed there from that last corner, but them boxes, they don't move and they just spread out so you can't move anywhere. Yeah, there's a cracking race by them guys.
I've had that at this track. Yeah, it's one of those things. But honestly, some good clean racing from everybody there.
Yeah, it's good racing, and Kenny doing what he does. He found the clear space and just used the track to his advantage.
So, in the last race of Q2, we have supposed to be Andrea, but his turn is not driving tonight. We got you, Mark, Ryan, Tom, and Dusty. So, if you want to do the honours and pass back to Kenny.
Oh, I certainly am, mate. Right, I shall leave you guys and enjoy.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Hello again, Kenny.
Hello.
That was a pretty eventful race.
Aye. A bit of a better end than the last one, so.
It looked pretty good from my end. It looked as though everything went pretty well there. You had a pretty good race there. You pulled.
Yeah.
You pulled.
Apart from the start was a bit dodgy. We went 3 wide in the first corner. Maybe on the outside to come off base, but
it looked pretty
nothing
good.
Major.
Looked pretty good from my end.
That was a good race.
It was a good race, and you did some good driving there, man. You got that gap that you needed to take the Joker, and you took the Joker with style and panache there. A little bit slow, but hey-oh. That was a good lap.
Got the job done.
You got the job done. You got the 3. You got the You got the points. That's all that matters. The only issue is, well, you finish up.
Yeah.
As we see the 4 of Betty's, Mark, Dusty, and Tom looking good for the race.
Dusty's having a bit of my luck. He's been at the back in both of his races so far.
Yeah, he's not been doing all that well, I've noticed. He's been having a few struggles.
Yeah, he did alright in the last one. Just like, his start positions are at the back. And these 2 races, a bit at the back in both of them. So, and you don't really want to be on the outside here.
Yeah, I know with the start positions, it's a bit of a gamble. As lights out and away we go, we have a good start from Rattick, who pulls to the inside, gets the good position. Berry stays in second.
Good start by everyone.
Goodapunk in third and Dusty in fourth. Dusty's not having a good start, but everyone's going away clean at the moment. See who's going where at the first lap. Oh, Dusty goes Joker. It's between Rattick and Berries at the moment. Slight gap to Gutterpunk. As Rattick goes in deep, there's a lock up from Rattick there.
last train. Just try and keep it stable now. I thought one of them might have gone the Joker there, but...
Yeah, I was looking at that and I was thinking one of them may have dived off into the Joker just to serve that and get that out the road. It looks as though Ratek may not have a bumper at the moment, and he hasn't, which is going to hamper his downforce. He's got the pace though.
Oh, Dusty's got the fastest lap. Yeah.
I think Dusty's going to come out on top with this round.
Stay out.
Might be contact between. Might have been a bit of contact there potentially at the back.
Yeah. Seems like
So Dusty got slow. Dusty was very slow there, but he's gone back. He's gone through. He's got into third. Oh, that's a moment.
Grace has got past Ratek.
Classic. Benny's, yes. Benny's has got past
Typical.
Ratek.
Have a change camera in and...
Typical, you change over and immediately something happens. Oh, both of them go for the Joker.
We've got twos last lap, so...
Taking this, let's see what happens. Oh, Mark's just had a wobble. Yeah. Benny's comes over in P1, Ratek P2, Dusty P3 and Gutterpunk P4. Wow, that was an eventful race. And that was pretty close.
That was a good race.
Dusty with the fastest lap of a 35.0, nice. Getting close to them 34s.
If anyone can get in the 34s, it's Dusty.
Dusty has got that pace advantage. Hello again, Mark.
Good evening. That was tough.
Almost a great race, eh?
That was
Almost. I know I'd gone wide, and I knew Berries was going to be up the inside of me, and yeah, going into that next session, you know what's coming. Two cars don't fit through that gap, did he? But it was good. It was enjoyable. It's
He got good pace.
still trying to make some setup changes. Just feel like I've got no grip, especially towards the end of the race. So dreading the 6 laps.
There's always a gap in that track, let's put it that way.
So what we're going on to now? Qualifying 3, is it? Already?
Q3, yes. And in Q3 right now, we should have in the first round, we should have Paul, Sam, Des, and Josh. So Paul, Sam, and Des.
We're just waiting on Tom to leave.
Need Tom and Dusty to leave. And you need to change yourself to the...
Good call. Good call. That's why we've got you in, Callum. You're on the ball.
I'm sitting there and I'm doing the duty that I normally do when I'm doing the things in the main chat with everybody, making sure that everybody's getting themselves correct.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like we've got them 3 guys in. Unfortunately.
I'm somewhat of a secretarial figure, let's put it that way.
No, you're very good as a secretary. As long as you don't wear the uniform of the usual female variety, mate. But we'll save that for another chat that isn't streamed live. So.
Yes, we'll save that for another stream.
So yeah, these guys are locked in and ready to go. Qualifying 3, race 1. Let's see how these guys. Obviously, these 3 guys raced each other before. Philly came out on top. The other 2 super close, having a close battle. We didn't quite catch what happened on the exit of the Joker that time. Let's see what they can do now. I see on qualifying 3, I'm in the next race, so I'll be dropping back out for commentary.
Yep.
Kenny will be rejoining.
I've just noticed that. Kenny will be doing round 2 of commentary, and then you'll be doing the round 3 of commentary.
So I mustn't have done too well in the previous round in qualifying 3. That's how it's based upon, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, Philly with that ultimate launch on that inside, he should have a good run. And Sam there alongside him, Wee Deadly.
Philly, he had a really good round last round. Last round of qualifying, should I say?
Definitely did. Be looking to repeat that and get a strong time overall in qualifying.
It looks like the same
ready to launch.
Same positions again. Oh, and Philly gets a good launch, and he's now away.
Wee Deadly kept it tight. He just lost a little bit of ground with the car unsettled coming through that second turn, but let's see how on a centre for light. Oh, contact there from the top 2.
There's contact from everybody. Contact
that
with
releases on a centre for life.
That releases centre for the
out in front. It just runs into the.
Commentator's struck again, and he's running to the barriers.
So Philly regains the position at the front. Wee Deadly, we saw dive for the Joker, so he's completed that. So we'll be looking to close that time difference down to Philly. Unfortunately, there on a centre for life, I think maybe just got a little bit excited that he'd come through to into the lead. Just see the car just sliding away from him.
It looks as though there must have been an issue there.
Philly deciding to do his Joker now to cover off Wee Deadly. It's a good move.
I do have to say that was pretty exciting there. All of a sudden, everyone crashing at once. It looked pretty spectacular there.
We don't like to call them crashes, we call them incidents. Oh, Philly there's locked up. Massive lock up and just pushed straight on. Then Sam's up the inside and...
He didn't even brake. He looks as though his brakes failed or something.
No, I think he is fully locked up and it just wouldn't turn. If you get your brakes locked up, it just won't turn. You'll slide on, push on like that. But Wee Deadly's going to be happy with that now. He's going to be seeing Philly in the rearview mirror and just got to keep it clean.
If Wee Deadly wins this, it's going to be his greatest achievement of the races that we've done, that me and him have done together.
Oh no! I think he thought it had finished. I don't know whether he thought it had finished because he went over the line and it just veered left. So he's going to be kicking himself there, but he's trying to challenge back.
He may have had the curse of thinking that the race is over when it isn't over, and that's disappointing.
They think it's all over, but it wasn't on that lap. Yep. So Philly regains that first place. So he's been gifted.
He definitely regains that position, and
regains.
And Philly wins from Wee Deadly. That'll definitely disappoint Wee Deadly there. He'll be very disappointed with that.
Action-packed race between them three, and on the centre now just diving. I thought he was going to go for the Joker, but he realised that he's already taken it.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, he's going to do it again. He's not going to finish the race. He's not going to finish the race again. He hasn't finished the race again.
That's unfortunate for him. He, as I say, he's been trying, but we've just had the qualifying results through for qualifying 1. Jeff Jefferson taking that confirmed. Palm a close second. Hang on, he's just Palm a close second. Kenny Shep third. Dusty Bin fourth. Berry's fifth, and myself sixth. Let's just give that a little bit of time, and then qualifying 2. Kenny Shep takes that one. Berry's second, myself third, Jeff Jefferson fourth. So strong evening showing from Jeff. Dusty Bin down in 5th. 6th, Gutter Punk. So they've got the standings there. So
A strong evening from Berries sees him up in the top positions at the moment. He's in
we know.
he's in P3 at the moment as
Yeah,
qualifying
Berries is quick. We know every championship that Berries enters, he's always hovering around them top spots. But it's looking close between everyone. So right, going on to qualifying free race 2. So we should be having Kenny
coming in to do the commentary. Kenny needs to do the commentary. We've got you, Mark. We've got Palm, and we've got Tom in this one. We need Gutterpunk to join. We've got Gutterpunk joining, and now we need Palm to join.
Action-packed race then, Kenny, between the three cars. There's I don't know if you caught it on the stream. A lot of drama and
I've seen it.
Incidents.
That was some race.
Right, I'll leave you guys to it.
Take care, Mark, and have a good drive.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, so qualifying 3, round 2. Everything looking good to go at the current time. Looking at the standings at the moment, we've got Mark, who's in a really good position, Tom, who's struggling in the standings at the moment, and then we've got Ryan, who's doing absolute bits. Got Palm, who's there, who's doing pretty well as well. So
yeah,
it's looking like it could be anybody's event this time round. Seeing as though some of the mainly quick people are not here, and some of them aren't. Some of them are struggling. You're doing really well as well. Got Gutterpunk there on the inside, Palm in the middle, and then right on the outside. Lights out and away we go, and Palm gets a really good start. No, Gutterpunk gets a good start. Palm gets a good start as well, but him and Ratic have connected themselves.
All come out alright, so this wasn't too bad.
Gutterpunk goes steaming away now. It's all Gutterpunk's race, this. As Palm goes into the Joker.
Ratex followed him as well.
Yeah. Looks as though Palm had a bit of a wobble there as he was coming out the Joker. So Palm and Ratic are very close by each other. Ooh, both of them having a little bit of a wobble. Kept it calm and collected. Got a pump there in the lead, keeping it going. But slowly the gap's going to start to close. Gutterpunk's got to decide what he's going to do. Is he going to take the Joker or not? He's not the Joker this lap.
If he's got the pace, weird.
It's looking as though the gap's closing. Ooh, there's a bit of a wobble for Palm there. Ratic gets very close. They touch. A little bit of rubbing is racing there. So now Palm's in the bottom position, and the gap's slowly increased. Gutterpunk
Gutterpunk's on standard again.
He's gone standard lap, so he's going on the final lap this time. He's got to hope that that gap can stay constant.
I think with the bit of contact they had on the last lap, I think that's extended the gap.
Yeah, it extended it by about a second there. And it's getting slowly getting slowly more and more. Oh, that's a bit of a track extend from Palm. As Gutterbunk goes into the Joker. As Gutterbunk comes out the corner, he's got this wrapped up. Gutterbunk with his first win of the night. Gutterbunk wins, Rottek second, and Palm. Oh! Oh, that's unlucky. Palm finishes P3. That's very unlucky there. That was very unlucky.
It's a good overall time, though, that is 2:27.
Yep. Hello, hello again.
Good evening. Welcome back. Oh.
That was some race. That was a good comeback there to get P2.
It was tough. Palm seriously got some pace. Yeah, I just don't seem to have traction. I used to be able to do this in the Mini and be really confident. In the Polo, totally different. So, but it's all good fun. So,
you're still doing good lap times, mate. Good overall time as well.
Yeah, it's just nowhere to overtake on this track, is it? It's very corner, just hitting you all the time. But throwing up some good racing throughout the night. So what we got?
I'm really enjoying
hard one, next one. Yeah. You get to sit back and relax, Callum. You know what I mean? It's...
Yeah, I get to, for the first time in a long time, I actually get to sit back and chill in an event and enjoy watching people drive fast and crash many times. I'm not the one that's crashing into people sometimes.
No. So going into qualifying race 3, we have got no Andrea Volpeaks. We know he's been super quick throughout the other rounds, but unfortunately unable to join. Berries.
We've got Berries, we've got Kenny, Dusty, and
Dusty.
Jeff.
Yeah, so super strong heat this will be. I'm sure this is going to throw up some interesting racing between the 4 of them.
Berries is having a good round this time round.
He's always solid. He's always a solid racer. Super quick.
He's been putting in the hard miles this time round, and I've seen how he's been doing. He's definitely thrown a spanner in the works for a few of the guys who normally are at the front.
Yeah.
Like Dusty and Jeff and Kenny. Throwing up a few spanners in the works for them.
So we've got 2 teammates, which is Jeff and Berries, I think, which strong lineup and doing well tonight. So they're going to take some good points away overall, I'd say, from this evening's event. And I know they're not too far away from myself and Dusty, which I think just a slender lead at the moment in the championship, the team's championship. So something to be scared of.
I mean, my team fell apart faster than my team started sinking faster than the Titanic. I've been one of the only people carrying my team recently.
And now you've ditched it as well, and you're into commentary, so you can't criticise others.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've had to ditch because I've basically been doing this to help out tonight, and yeah, it's looking good. As we see,
Kenny Shep on pole with Jeff alongside him. Dusty and Berry's back row.
Lights out and away we go as Kenny gets a pretty good start. He pulls away. Jeff in second place. Dusty in third. And Berry's in fourth.
Good close train of cars there coming through them first sections of Jeff just clips the back end of Kenny. That's turned him round. And
I don't think that was. I don't think Jeff had much to do there.
Nah, it's caught that inside curb, took it nice and took a fast line, but just carried too much speed. But that releases Dusty Bin out in front, which you can see Berry's right behind him as well. So Dusty not looking totally comfortable in that polo around this circuit.
Dusty for the first time in this event being allowed into the lead of the race.
It's got a nice rhythm flow through there, but Berry's matching him, and I'd say just taking a few temps out here and there.
I think Jeff might have let Kenny back through because Jeff's all of a sudden gone down a position with regards to Kenny.
Yeah, so we've got 2 races here just happening. These boys are going to be just trying to claw back as much time as they possibly can, because qualifying is over the timed basis, so they'll be looking to claw that back. Berries has reeled in Dusty now. He's just getting onto the rear bumper of him. Yeah, lap 3, so is one of them going to joker? Berries does. I thought
Berries text the joker, putting the pressure now on Dusty.
Nice clean joker there.
Nice clean lines from Berries.
So Dusty's going to have to keep his nose clean now.
Yeah, this is the final lap for Dusty. Dusty has got to throw it into the joker and hope to God that he gets the car to stick.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he's pretty confident behind the wheel of the car. It's just getting the amount of traction down. So where's Berries now? He's just coming out, runs it super wide. It's going to be close. Berry's going to carry more speed, but Dusty seems to have this one in the bag.
Wins it. Well done, Dusty. Dusty takes the win for the first time this time round. Kenny comes P3 and Jeff comes P4. That was
good.
I don't think there was much that Jeff could have done with that incident that they had at the start.
No, it's definitely a racing incident, but lap times are all in the bang in the 35, so just shows the pace of all them guys.
Yep.
Dusty will be happy with that one.
As I said, there was literally nothing that Jeff could have done. He was a passenger as much as Kenny was there.
Definitely was. Just allowing Berries to finish his race and dive in and just get the times down.
Yep, I've just took a save of the replay just in case anybody requires it for the for anything today. I will. I've got the. I'll save the replay of certain things that I may have. If that was me, I'd have been sitting there and going, that may be worthy of submitting to the stewards.
Yeah, as I say,
I've took them just in case anybody wants them for legal reasons.
Legal reasons. On that note, we're going on to qualifying for race 1.
Yeah, we've got Paul, Sam, and Des again for the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah, it's hopefully after the last race that these three had, they'll be looking for a smoother run, should we say, between all 3 of them.
I mean, I'd love to see a bit of the same from the last race, because that was pretty good for Senna until he forgot where his braking marker was.
Yeah, it's just hard to do on this circuit. As I say, this circuit. The progression as well throughout the race, it always seems to start off with a lot more grip, and even by lap 3, I seem to be struggling. So I'll be looking for some setup changes going into the 6-lap semi-finals.
I mean, anything can happen. I mean, the weather forecast did say it could in theory rain, so
who knows?
Who knows? You are the one that knows. You're the one that's setting this up tonight, so you're the one that knows what it's going to be like.
But I did only receive the weather information as we started in the lobby, so fair's fair. I didn't get any practice in any other adverse weather conditions as well. So, on a centre for life. In that P1 position, Philly looking strong in that P2, which is the inside for that turn 1.
Yep.
Sam with a bit of work to do.
Yep, on the outside there. Lights out and away we go. Philly gets an absolute stonking start. Senna,
keeps the time up.
Senna just runs in wide.
Just looking up the inside there and slightly little bit of contact, but Senna looking like he's trying on this one against Wee Deadly now. Just runs a little bit wide on the apexes of them bends, but and ends up just out of shape. That allows Wee Deadly to pull a good strong lead at the start on lap 1.
Wee Deadly can do some good bits here. He can in theory win this. Winning this with a bonnet sticking off. Oh, he's gone slightly deep into that corner.
He just needs to keep it on the black shiny stuff. As I say that, he goes on to dirt. It is a rallycross track, so bound to be a bit, but Onasana still in that second place, as Joker, so is Philly. Just want to check on Philly. I couldn't hear him. Whether he's struggling with any damage.
I think he may have got some major damage from the contact earlier on. He may be, because when you get sent into them barriers, you can get a big portion of the damage. He may have
there was a box. Yeah, there was a box as he just come over the jump there, Wee Deadly. And I know they pick up a lot of damage to the front end of your car.
I've had a few of them incidents in my time driving this track. It's not my favourite track, let's put it that way, but it's one of those tracks.
Senna's gone wide there. Rejoins the track well though. Doesn't look caught. He's slowed down considerably there, so
he's
just struggling.
Avoided a penalty there. For
Philly is closing that time difference down. I'd say Senna having a better run. All in all, he's as I say, that would be commentator's curse in a minute, so I don't want to.
Yeah, you were absolutely right as he just goes straight on at the first corner.
Yeah, back to the front though. Sam diving for his Joker.
That is definitely commentator's curse right there.
I know, it's always the way, mate. It's always the way.
But yeah, Wee Deadly coming across the line to win his first ever event, first ever race on this game. Congratulations, Wee Deadly. You are a winner of a qualifying event. Congratulations, Wee Deadly.
Close between these two.
I think there may be.
Is Onasana going to be able to hold on to this one? Ooh, you just see Philly get out of shape going over that jump. Ends up over the wall, and now we've got a white screen. That is okay. Let's come back. Never seen a. Okay, I didn't get that picture that I've just seen on the stream. I just got a complete, pure fog.
This is Q4, Hamer. You're in the. If you're in the chat, welcome. This is Q4 we're in right now. If you want to join in, you will need to jump on your PlayStation. You'll need to jump on your PlayStation literally now if you're going to join in.
You're in the next race.
You're in the next race, man. If you want to join in, you need to jump in, join, and get on that. Get on. Otherwise, you will be out of the next. You'll be out of qualifying.
Yeah.
You won't be able to take part in the semi-finals. We may give a few minutes whilst this is happening. If you want to join in, just say in the chat if you want to join, and we will wait for you. No, we can't.
No, okay, you can't. Unfortunately, you can't join.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, unfortunately, that's a bit of an issue. Well, I hope you have a lovely journey home, whatever you may be doing. For now, we have Kenny joining back in to do the commentary for the final qualifying. As it's Tom, Pam, and Mark again.
That's going to be interesting, mate. Just need on the centre for life to leave. I do have the power now, don't I?
Yes, you do have the power always left.
Oh, I didn't have chance. I didn't have chance to use the power. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers.
Good luck, Mark. Hello,
cheers.
What's up, mate?
Hello again, Kenny. That was a pretty eventful race from with your last race there.
Yeah, just not the best luck, eh?
Yeah, you did not. You had somewhat bad luck there. Let's put it that way.
That's the way it goes, isn't it?
Getting caught up in that lap 1 disaster that went on there.
This should be a good one though.
I mean, yeah, it should be.
Pretty close on pace.
We got Tom, we got Palm, we got Mark. We've actually got We've actually got P5, P6, and P7 in the event at the moment. So all in all, it's looking like it's going to be a good night for Rattock at the moment. It's lights out and away we go when Mark gets a stonking start. Gutterpunk gets put in second. Oh,
they've all spun.
They've all had it. They've all had it off. They've all had it off. They don't know where they're at the moment. As Palm gets into the first place, it's a nightmare of a start for everybody. But Palm's in first place, Rattock's in second, and Gutterpunk's in third.
That's what they didn't want to happen.
That's what none of them wanted to happen. Oh, that's going to ruin the time. Gutterpunk's gone joker.
Send by Rattock there.
That was definitely a send and a half. As we go on to lap 2, we got Palm in first, Rattock in second, and Gutterpunk closing the gap as we speak. Rattock going in for his going in for joker now.
Interesting.
And he's come out just in front of Rattock. This leaves Palm to try and close some pace out of this car.
I know why Rattock. He feels like he's got no grip.
Yeah, Rattock said to me earlier on he had no grip in this car, and that's a major issue. As Palm goes in for his joker, and ooh, that's a bit of a saucy line through that corner. That's a big chop of a corner if I've ever seen one. Not like I've done many chops of corners.
Still all
to play for.
right next to each other though, so.
Still all to play for. I think Palm's having a few issues with the back end of that car. He's squirming it.
It's a handful the Mercedes is. Especially the longer you go, the more it likes to slide. Once it starts sliding.
Oh, Gutterpunk send it far too hard there. As Palm goes across the line to take first place in this round. Mark takes second and Gutterpunk takes third.
That was a close race.
That was very close. That was a close event. That first lap was absolute carnage.
Yeah.
That was some fun. That was fun. That.
I'm not sure they'd agree with you.
Well, I'm not sure.
Apart
they
from
would,
that,
but
the rest of the race was good.
I'm not sure they would, but that was epic. That first lap. Hello again.
Welcome back. I welcome myself back every time. Yeah, bit messy. Turn one.
Good race after that.
Good race after, but everybody forgot. Everybody lost their heads in first lap.
I think, well, side by side, I couldn't see who was by the side of me, and easily done. But I think
it was the thing with everybody. Everybody just span.
Everybody regrouped after that and did the best that we could. But that's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, going on to what Q4 race 3,
the
last round. Final race. Yeah.
We've got Kenny, Dusty, Jeff, and Berries again.
Well, I'll jump off on that. Leave it to it.
Have a good one, mate.
So, we will once we've done this, we will be having a little bit of an intermission whilst we wait for Berries to do the points.
Yeah, he'll be crunching them numbers in the background. Is he in this last one? Yeah, he's in this last one. So
he'll be getting that. We need Gutterpunk to leave the session. You can do the honours. You can send him to the Shadow Realm if you so please.
Oh, I knew he'd leave. I knew he'd leave. People are just teasing me with these powers. I don't normally get these powers. So. Looks like we got everyone in. Kenny Shep, Jeff Jefferson, Berries, and Dusty Ben. Another hard heat. This is epic racing that first time round. So
that was some good racing. That the last race that I've seen, pretty good. Let's hope that these four can do the bits again, because I'm looking forward to some good racing.
Yeah, definitely. So, as you say, last race, so going into the semis then, obviously, as a few people dropped out, everybody's going to make it through into a semi-final. So it's going to be some people's first semi-finals that they've made, so congrats to them.
I think it's going to be, Senna's first semi-final that he's ever going to make. Or he may make.
Yeah, well,
that's pretty good to finish P10 in the quali.
Yeah, you've got to be in it to win it, as they say.
Yep, I had that. I've had that I had that literally at the last one of the last events. The British event at Lyddon. I had a bit of luck there with Jeff failing to make it out.
Yeah, Jeff and Berry's teammates front row lockout for the last race of qualifying. So let's see what these two can do. Not going to want to take each other out, being teammates.
Gets a good start.
Close rubbing, but they seem to get round turn one. Close racing side by side. I think Dusty's run out wide, just clipping the barriers, I think, but staying there. Kenny hounding him.
Dusty and Kenny side by side as they're going through towards that section.
Anybody diving? Dusty diving for the Joker. Let's see how he copes through there nice and cleanly. So Berry's out in front. Joff just a couple of car lengths behind him. We know Berry's is super quick round this, and he'll be looking for a home win. Jefferson.
Well, this event.
Yeah, it's home track. I'm sure he's put in a little bit of practice. He's definitely been around for the years. He's done this. Oh, Kenny comes into shot backwards.
That's a spin for Kenny. Kenny's lost it. Kenny officially loses it.
Maybe just catching a bit too much curb on the inside, and it's rotated that car around. But that gives the place back to Dusty there, and Dusty's joking. Kenny died for his Joker after that, so you might as well. Back at the front, Berry's still being hounded by Joff. Joff not dropping off too far behind him, but not going to want to punt him as being teammates. They're going to be looking for overall points in the back of the mind. Joff diving for his Joker now. We'll watch him go through there nice and cleanly. Is he going to merge with Dusty? Well in front of Dusty, so just Berries to Joker now. Keeping it nice and controlled. Not too much smoke from that first turn. I seem to look behind me and I can't see anything for thick fog.
Yeah, that first corner I've noticed a few people looking up and going straight on. It's
a heavy braking area.
It's hard.
Berry's nicely. Oh, Berry's just unsettles himself. Too much curb going into that Joker. I don't think he's going to lose too much time. Joff gonna have a good run though. Is he gonna have to carry the speed? I think this is gonna be how it stands.
Berry's wins the race. Jeff second, Dusty third, and Kenny comes home in fourth.
So another close race by LM guys, and didn't quite catch what happened to Kenny Shep there, but I think he's gonna have just caught a little bit too much curb.
Or he's unfortunately broke at the wrong point and the cars all of a sudden span round. Because that can happen at this track.
Yeah, definitely can.
You can lose your back. I've had that a few times where I've lost where the rears all of a sudden span out beside me, and yeah, it's not been my best of events when I've done races round here. I've always crashed out or had some spins or whatever.
Yeah, them guys all smashing in them lap times of 35.2s and 35.3s, so super close between them three. I think they're your top qualifying races for Q4.
As we now officially go into the intermission period whilst we wait for Ryan to crunch the numbers.
Yeah, so Callum, time to fill a gap. Fill your boots.
Well, I'd like to fill my boots in many ways in terms of this sort of track. I do like this track. It's pretty tight, twisty, technical. I've had a good go around this track many a time. My thing is, it's not my, as I say, it's not my favourite. First sector is harsh. Well, it's harsh on you if you get it wrong. Oh, as we see for the semi-finals, there's a spicy meatball in the air as we're going to have some weather changes.
I thought you were on about 6 laps. I didn't think you'd realised it was 6 laps for semi-finals, but no, the weather seems to have slightly taken a turn for its worse there. But
yes,
only light rain, so it doesn't affect the grip too much, the grip levels.
Like the British weather, it all of a sudden changes on a dime, and it looks like for everybody, they're going to be having to potentially going to be having to put on the wet tyres. This track, when I'm driving around these tracks, I always bung on the wet tyres because wet tyres provide you with a lot more grip compared to the dries.
Have you done much racing in a rallycross car?
I've done reasonable amounts.
Supers?
Not the supers. I've done with the rallycross lights and them sort of things.
Yeah, it's a little bit different in the supers. Light rain. It's a 50-50 gamble on whether you stay on dries. Sometimes you get a lot more grip on dries, and sometimes you get a lot more grip on wets. But it's very, very fine line.
I've just seen Jeff put, "I hate rain."
Jeff loves it. We know he does.
Yeah, Jeff loves that. Jeff loves the wet stuff. I would go further, but I know that I'm going to end up going into realms that would be deemed unnecessary for this stream. So I will keep my comments to myself.
Final qualifying standings are in. Barry's been crunching them numbers super quick. So in qualifying 1, we will have Berries, Dusty Bin, myself, which I'm not happy about, Gutterpunk, Wee Deadly.
Yep.
In qualifying 1. The rest of you guys, names not mentioned, you will be in qualifying 2. So, Kenny is in qualifying 2. So he should be joining.
Kenny will need to join the chat and join in for the.
So yeah, best of luck to all these guys into semi-finals. Top 3 go through. So if you're not in one of them positions at the end of the race, unfortunately, that's your night over.
Game over.
Game over.
Do not pass go. Do not collect £200.
I didn't know money was involved, but as it is, do we collect that off you, Callum, or is that just a general kitty that we have somewhere that I don't know about?
We'll come to that at the end of the end of the season once I pay my bribes to everybody to Weight Watch it. But yeah, seriously, I hope you have a good race with regards to that. I know that this is going to be a tough. This is going to be tough. The rain's going to throw a spanner in the works. That's going to be another thing that's going to cause some havoc.
Definitely is. It's. I don't know whether it's going to make it slippier towards the end of the race or whether it's going to be better for my tyres, but we'll soon find out.
Hello again, Kenny.
Just want to double check here. So we've got Berries in, Dusty Bin in, myself in,
Gutterpunk.
Tom is in,
and Wee Deadly.
So everybody's in. So right, I'm going to leave you. I need full concentration. I can't be having Callum in my ear.
As much as you want me to be in your ear.
It's more of a nightmare than a race, I'd say. But right, I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Take care.
Have a good race, mate.
Have a good race.
Cheers, man.
So Kenny, that last race.
Mm-hmm.
That was not your finest effort there.
Nah, I don't even know what happened, man. The car just went wide for some reason, and then as soon as I got on the gravel, it just spun.
I saw. We just about caught that. Didn't catch the full thing, but we caught you going backwards, and that's not the best way to drive this track.
It was a good battle between me and Dusty. They won the fight on the first lap.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I don't know. We got through there side by side without one of us getting too caught. What?
I have to admit, I was sitting there that part, and I was like, please no crashing, please no crashing, please no crashing, and you just about survived it.
Yeah, we didn't even lose much time either.
And then
Crazy.
you decided you were going to
Yeah.
you're going to throw yourself into the shadow realm. So at the moment,
So good.
it's we've got Dusty and Ratic in as teammates for this race.
The quickest guy at the back. Should be interesting.
Berries has been having a really good event this time round, and he was top of qualifying, which is really good. I mean, that's off to the guy. He knows when to pull out the. He knows when to pull the Joker out the hat.
Oh, he does. Yeah. He's got some pace.
He's got plenty of pace. This is looking like a good event. And it's lights out and away we go, as Crofty would say, and it's a really good start for Wee Deadly, but he's gone wide. That's left. Gutterpunk to go into the lead. Oh, there's been a bit of contact there. Ratic and Berry's having a little bit of contact there. That's put from what Dusty been to second.
It'll be a struggle now from getting to the top three.
Going to be a struggle for Mark to get to the top three now. Going to need some miracle to get through to the top three now. As Ratic goes steaming. Oh no! I think that's effectively Mark out of this race, out of the event. He's probably got major steering damage from that. So that's Mark out. We've got Wee Deadly in P4. So it's looking as though it's going to be Gutterpunk, Dusty and Berries at the moment going through.
I don't know if something happened to Barry because he was in front of Dusty. Dusty took his joke.
I think he may have got caught. He may have had a bit of a wobble. But at the moment, Gutterpunk's looking pretty good, looking pretty tasty at the moment. Just he's sizing him up, I think.
Slowly closing down now.
Will Gutterpunk do what he normally does and forget to put fuel in and run out of fuel?
Almost. I think if he'd have gone the last lap, it'd have been alright. We left it a bit too long.
Yeah, Berry's took his joker. Now it's Wee Deadly to take his. And I think Wee Deadly is he's not enjoying this at the moment.
On the plus side, it looks like someone in commentary if you can.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have Mark doing the commentary with me as the event reaches its final conclusion. Unless there's a spanner thrown in the works and Mark suddenly appears in. Oh, that's enough for Wee Deadly.
Guys, I did that before, and the Coaster got himself stuck on there.
He's stuck.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh no! He's actually
down.
over. That's it. He's game over for him. He's upside down. He can't get unless somebody punts him. He's upside down. That's game over for him. He's out the race.
Oh,
Benny's
nearly had him.
Nearly had him. Will Mark actually do him the honourable favour and just put him round? Put him over? No. I think that's game over for Wee Deadly. He can't reset to track. That's against the rules of the server. As Dusty goes through the final corner, or final few corners. Dusty goes through to take the win, and he goes through to the final part. Wee Deadly is out. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Wee Deadly's out. Yeah, Wee Deadly is out. He cannot move. And that is commiserations to Mark. He did reasonably well to get back there.
It's a crazy race.
That was a very crazy race. Good evening again, Mark.
Hello. Right, there's your top three. Dusty, Gutterpunk and Berries. So,
commiserations to you, Mark. You were doing pretty well there.
I had a bit of a nightmare. I set myself. So, but no, we'll find out who comes through second semi-final, and they'll be meeting them three in the final. But super quick.
It was a big commiseration to you because you were looking on for a good position there.
Yeah, as I say, wet conditions just caught me out, and just trying a bit too hard too soon, I think. So easily done. But yeah, semi-final 2, we'll be looking for Mr. Jefferson, Kenny Shep, Palm, Philly Rocks, and Honor Center for Life. I'll just make myself as a director. And
I'll leave it to you, lads.
Cheers, mate. Best of luck, bud. At least we've got a commentator for the final to assist with Callum. So.
Yeah. we were just saying there. At least we've got a commentator, but the thing is, it was unlucky because I was hoping you were going to get through there, Mark. Commiseration.
You're all right, mate. These things happen. So yeah, we got Palm in there, we got Kenny in there. Tom just needs to leave. I'm going to kick him. He hasn't. Oh! One of these. One of these. Yeah. So right, Palm, Philly Rocks, Jefferson. Wee Deadly just needs to leave. I do believe.
Yep. So guess what? Kick it. Hey! He's allowed it.
So there we go. I think they're the top 5. I'm just going to confirm what I just said, but I think that's everyone there, yeah. So,
you've got Palm. Hang on one moment, I will just do a final check.
Go on, you double check me.
Jeff.
Yep.
Check. Kenny, check.
Mm-hmm.
Palm, check.
Yep.
Philly, check. And Senna. Yep, that's it. That's everybody. That's everybody.
Cool. And some of these guys having a strong night. I think Palm's had a strong night. Jeff's had a good strong night. They've just got to make it through this one final round.
Philly's had a reasonable night, but he's had a few.
Yeah.
He's had a few reasonable times. Kenny's been having a mediocre night.
Ups and downs. Obviously, you've had a chance to speak to him, so I don't know how he feels about how his racing's gone. But from what I've seen,
there was a few issues with that last race. He said to me, but yeah, he basically said that he didn't know whether he hit a curb or something, but he just spun.
Yeah, it's put him on pole. So him and Jeff looking good for a good start. 3 Mercedes in this race, so that's going to be interesting. Wet as well, whether they're just going to push on. I know they're a heavy car, so
I'm already nervous for the first part of the for the first lap. Let's put it. Pardon me. Let's put it that way. I'm already nervous for the first lap because I know exactly what happens with the first lap with this event. There's going to be teething troubles.
Good to go. They've adjusted their fuel.
Away we go. As Jeff goes down the inside of Kenny.
Oh, I think Senna up the inside. Oh, just pushes Kenny. A lot of work to do now. Philly out in front.
This is Philly's at the moment.
Philly Palm not too far behind him, so he's meant to come through.
At the moment. 3-man commentary for the final.
Kenny's still got a lot of laps to bring this back, and we know he's got extreme pace over a race distance. So Palm going through into the lead now. Philly just went that little bit wide. Honor Senna for life at the moment is in 3rd position, scraping through. So I don't know what happened to Joff there. I'll say that. Joff gets onto the back and they just tangle. That's going to allow Kenny to come through, I think. So Kenny's up, not up at the moment.
Kenny's still doing well. He's caught at the back of Honor Senna.
Joff diving for his Joker.
Does the Joker. Honor Senna doing the same.
Palm looking good though, clear out in front. Hasn't jokered yet, but got plenty of distance.
Come out in front of Jeff has come out in front of Kenny.
See Philly just clearing some of that debris that's been located out on the track.
I think Philly's also got a bit of damage there because he's struggling at the moment.
Yeah, so everyone's joker is set for Palm at the moment, but Palm has a nearly 3 second lead, so he's not going to be feeling it.
Joker. Just coming for his Joker. He's done the Joker. He's out in front. This is going to be looking good for a 1-2 for the South African lot, for a 1-1 for the South Africa lot.
Let's find out how far Kenny is catching Joff and Philly, so he's right onto the back of him now.
This is
it's only lap 4,
Kenny
so this is...
Kenny Cuddy still doing something here.
This is where it's going to get tasty between these 3 to see 2 laps just to see who can take that final spot.
Will Kenny do a dart? Will Kenny do...
Oh!
A bit of contact there.
Absolute sideways drifting, all 3 of them, but they all held position. Oh, Jeff just runs into the barrier.
No, Jeff has took himself out. That's so unfortunate.
Just kept it too close and just clipped them barriers there. That spins him right round. I think that's going to be asking too much.
He spins me right round, baby, right round.
But yeah, Philly looking good at the moment, just hanging on to it. Kenny doesn't really need to dive for the... as he goes, does that.
Bit of contact there. Bit of
Joff now already made up that distance. Palm, as I say, checked out at the moment now. He's 5 seconds in front, so he's clear. Just needs to keep it clean. Kenny into that second place.
That dream of a three-man commentary team is slowly going down this.
Yeah. Just seeing. Oh no, Philly just clips that box and dead stops. So that gives Jeff the position. So it looks at the moment that Jeff is going to be there. So Palm coming over now. He's going to seal his place into the final. Great job by teammate Kenny right behind him.
Kenny survives after looking as though he's going to be out of it.
So yeah, epic change of positions there by all drivers, and when you think they're completely out of it, they still come back. So Palm, Kenny, and Joff.
Yeah, that looks like it's gonna. Looks like it's gonna be pretty tasty in the final. You got Kenny in the final. You got Palm. You got Berries as well.
Yeah, that's going to be it's going to be an epic final, and two South Africans that have raced tonight, both progressing through into the final. So
I do have to say, with regards to drivers of the day, I want to say for me, the moment it's looking like Berries is for me my pick for the driver of the day. He's been super quick, and I have to say he's been probably one of the people that I've looked and gone, definitely really good.
Yeah, stood out to you, has he?
He stood out to me as really good quality tonight.
Yeah. We've still got a final to go, so somebody might be able to change your mind. But looks like I'm in commentary still, and you're a broadcaster, so we're set. We just need. So Palm's obviously staying, Joff's obviously staying, Kenny's
needs to leave.
Dusty Bin's rejoined.
Just
I think it was Tom, wasn't it?
If I can remember, let me just go and have a quick gander.
Tom and Berries. Yep, Tom's joined. Tom, Berries, and Dusty Bin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Tom, Berries, and Dusty.
So we'll just wait for Berries to join and get in the correct car livery.
I just thought I'd quickly go back on the stream as I'm got that in front of me right now, and I'm just having a look at that. Yeah, you how to put it? You were right. It was Tom, Berries, and Dusty. Just need to wait for that to be sorted out. Well, for Berries to join.
So what we're going to have 2 Mercedes teammates and 2 Citroen teammates.
We're also going to have as well 2 South Africans in the final.
That's what I mean. They started the night as the only 2 South Africans that were able to join, and they've progressed straight through to the final. So they're going to be hungry for taking this home win.
Palm, normally without the luck, has stormed his way into a final, and he has done really well as well. He's another guy that I've noticed tonight who's been pretty good, clean and consistent.
Definitely,
he's
been
really consistent.
Yeah, weather conditions do not change for the final, and we're diving in. Best of luck to all these guys. It's going to be some epic racing.
I was expecting Kyle to have sent you a heavy rain thing for the final race.
I got all the weather conditions just before, so I knew what was to be expected.
I was expecting Kyle to have sent you a spanner in the works and thrown us a heavy rain shower for the final race.
It's too late now. I've got that much going on. I can't look at anything else that I've got open and just kind of thing. But I'm going to sit back now and enjoy this final. This is going to be epic. So all the top guys that you'd say have outstanding driving tonight, they've progressed through into this final. Berry's on pole. That's going to be strong. Tom Gutterpunk alongside him. And then you...
As I say, we had Dusty, who's performed really good tonight to get where he's got.
Kenny Shep as well, joining him in that middle row. And then, unfortunately, Palm and Joff, they're going to be not too happy with that starting position, but it might play out well into these first few turns. We've seen a few incidences on this first turn, so they'll just be checking some settings and getting their head in the game, should we say? Let's see. I think they're ready to go.
6-lap finale. Lights out and away we go.
Good start by Tom.
Tom gets
inside line.
Betty's alongside him, clean as a whistle. Into turn 1.
All 6 cars through. Oh, we can just see. I think that was Palm. Just unfortunately, just ran out wide into the boxes, but it's not over yet. He's still on the back end of them.
It's looking pretty good for them. As Kenny, I think, dives for the Joker.
Joker, and that's brave on lap 1 with 6 cars around you, but he had track clearance, so he comes out in front as well, alongside of Jeff, and Palm, his teammate, just behind him. Joff super sideways there.
Same with Palm. Oh, it's Dusty. An issue.
So that's released Tom Gutterpunk then out in front, and Berry's still a couple of car lengths behind him.
Berry's still hot on his heels.
Tom going to be looking for his first race, first event win in Rally Fighters, and Berry's, I think he's on 2 wins already. Maybe three, I think. Just off the top of my head. Joffson in that 3rd place, so teammates, the Citroen teammates there, taking good solid points at the moment. Anything can change though.
I mean, we've got Kenny, Dusty and Palm that have all gone for the Jokers at the moment.
See Kenny not too far off the back of Joff. Joff dives for the Joker. Kenny had to do some hard braking. Oh! Berry's up in front. I've seen him disappeared.
Yep,
he's gone left.
Oh! That's a collision!
No, but they've regained. That was awesome car control.
Don't know how
Heavy
they
contact.
kept that.
But Joff's running out wide there. Tom's still out in front.
Commiserations to Berry's, he was doing so well this event.
I think under braking it's ended up turning him left. But he'll be looking to try and redeem anything after these guys. Tom staying out on lap 4, not jokered yet. See Berry's there, and Joff trying to hound down. Who's that? Kenny's worked his way up into 2nd place now. So he's looking for his 4th win in a row in this season, and he's right onto the back end of Tom. He's right up
Tom's.
Chuff.
He's right up Tom's back passage.
It's not a person that you want to see that close to you, especially when Tom stays out. He's going to save his Joker right till the very end, the last lap.
I know with Kenny, when he's behind you, he always hounds you. He always hounds you. He gives you no room.
Just with the presence of that. But Jeff Jefferson not too far behind Kenny as well, so he's looking, and then Dusty not too far behind him. So let's see how they fare going into this final Joker merge for Tom. So everyone's got to realise that. Kenny's looking tight. Oh, Kenny! No, Kenny's into the barrier, so Joff's there. Tom's going to take his first win. Is he going to carry the speed?
He's got the win. Tom wins.
Excellent job there for Tom.
Jeff 2nd, Dusty 3rd.
Jeff 2nd.
Congratulations to Tom. Well done to him. I feel as though we should invite him into the VC chat. Well, the party chat to say a few words. That was really good from him. Honestly, very good driving from Tom. He's definitely put himself as a contender. Commiserations to Palm and Berry's. The final race, they unfortunately have issues. commiserations to them both. But
That's
yeah,
unfortunate for them guys, Berries and Palm. As I say, the two
South
home
Africans
nations, going.
looking as though they were going to
just
do
dropping
well
down
for
the
the final race, and
But I'm sure
unfortunately, it wasn't to be.
Tom's going to be made up with that. Jeff's going to be made up with that, and Dusty coming in third. Unfortunate for Kenny there, just veered off left and collected them barriers.
Yep.
But he was looking strong to challenge for that win. But no, great job by them guys.
That was That was, as I say, that was very unfortunate at the start with Berry's turning left when he was going right.
Yeah, it's one of them tracks that's it's easily done, and once it starts veering the wrong way, it's hard to bring it back. So,
but yeah,
great job, right?
To Berries and Palm, great work to Gutterpunk. Nice to have been on with you tonight. Honestly, I've had a blast. This is the first time doing this with you lot, and honestly,
yeah, man, it's been good.
I want to say I've enjoyed every moment. I hope to do this again at some point.
Yep.
This has been
great, man.
This is Callum signing off for tonight. I hope everyone has a lovely rest of your evening. Weather tonight's pretty reasonable where I live, so have a good night, everyone, and we will see you all later on. Take care.
Cheers, man.
Take care to you, Mark. Bye bye for now, everyone. Bye bye.